who were visiting Bastogne were U.S. troops from the 101st Airborne Division and the 10th Armored Division were isolated and surrounded by Germans. They didn't give up, even during the brutal winter conditions. Steven Spielberg's Band of Brothers is based on the experiences of Easy Company, one division from the 101st. Today, a museum and the Mardasson Memorial, honoring the American soldiers who were wounded or killed during the Battle of the Bulge, invites visitors from around the world to pay tribute to the men who lost their lives here. Martin Cugnon, an expert from the Bastogne War Museum, helps me contextualize the site.
Construction of the site started in 1946. It's finished in the 1950s, which was pretty annoying for those who were building the site. In 1946, there were only 48 states in the United States. And then they,
They had to add in Alaska and Hawaii.
They had to add Alaska and Hawaii where they could. So it's why it stands in the middle, whereas the other states stay more or less in alphabetical order all around the star and the center of it. That's a 5-pointed star as you have on the American flag and as you had at the time on the vehicles, on the tanks and on the jeeps, which were a big symbol of the liberation for the Belgian people. That's why they wanted to keep this shape for the memorial. There we have a quote in Latin, so Belgian people remembers the American liberators, it says.
It must be neat to work here and get to meet some of the veterans that come through.
In December I met two that I will never forget. He had Eugene Gilbreth and Bob Izumi, two veterans of the 101st Airborne who fought in the area. I can remember Mr. Gilbreth was shot in Noville, took a bullet to his chest, and the guy is still 92, is still standing. And when he shakes your hand, you know, is so strong guy, you know, where do we sign to be in that shape at that age?
Yeah, very special.
Yeah.
The names of all of the American units that were involved in the Battle of the Bulge line the exterior columns. Up top, visitors can take in panoramic views of the surrounding villages, woods, and countryside where the battle was fought.
Right in front of us you have the WWII, so that's where the 506 of the 101st fought and other companies, of course. And that's where you can still visit today foxholes that were dug at the time and still standing there as for people to remember where the soldiers were standing at the time.
It's good to have places like this so we can remember this history and not repeat it.
Not repeat it, of course.